So Australia fresh off defeat to Scotland, but don't read too much into that. This is a side that does have quality in it that will look to test England tonight, even with some big names missing. Well, away we go. If all goes to Carter. And on goes Hemp, and the ball in, and prodded towards goal by Russo. First combination down that left-hand side.
Well, the first part of play with Walsh coming out into that false fullback position, allowing Carter to bomb on. It's a good first.
Hogan couldn't get there, and here's Rasso with time. Rasso, shot blocked.
Pretty good play from Rasso. I think initially makes the right decision to delay.
Hemp going on, and almost pulling it. Australia felt there was a foul there. Referee not interested, and Hemp crosses it in, and Arnold claims pressure from England. Stanway, Russo, Kelly won't get to that, but it will be a corner. Recovered to Walsh, and Walsh now will play it in. This is awkward for Arnold, but did very.
That's another great break from Cooney Cross. I've been so impressed every time I watch this player. He's come in, taking a place in the Australia team. Here's the ball into the box. It's authoritative from Arnold. Just catches Russo.
The most of it. Stanway, brilliant work. Will Russo be able to turn on her on the ball if you're England? Kerr getting in across, almost broke to Fowler. Play from Carter.
I mentioned before, I think.
Carter doing well to keep the ball. It's all a bit tight for England, and they'll do well to emerge from this, and they do. Showing her usual sharpness. Russo, almost.
Well, I certainly think Russo's been one player that has impressed with limited service. Whenever it has broke the midfield line, she's linked really well. Gets into a great position. Difficult technique, but confident from her.
Kerr on the move, and Williamson looking over her shoulder, and there's Kerr! That's what she's all about! You give her a sniff and she'll take it! Australia in front, and their star striker with a goal. England caught out at the back. The captain caught out at the back. And Australia, with a strong start, have a reward for it.
Wow, it's just a
reward for it.
Wow, it's just a lump upfield. But you can see Kerr with VAR might even been offside. Williamson looked in control initially, but just undercooks it with the header. And I knew the minute it fell short. I've seen this 1,000 times.
Behind here, Stanway sends it in. Now Arnold catches that one, safe pair. This could be awkward. And Mary Earp, Chelsea on penalties. Bronze sending that ball in towards Russo's offside. Carpenter doesn't know that yet. Even under pressure, though, Australia on the ball have looked progressive.
Well, that's where I've been most surprised. I think they've been calm, composed in the deepest space.
By Stanway and Gorry, and there's Kerr again, and Williamson. That time, England. James, she turned the tide, spotted the gap. James. Well, but it might take one of those sort of moments.
Well, individual brilliance coming into a sea of bodies. She does well to ride the challenge.
But going direct there, and Arnold out, and calm. And a sort of incident there that sums up the first half for Australia. Kelly, oh, that's an inviting ball, and Arnold, we thought that might be the moment she finally makes an error.
Wow, sat behind that. Kelly really caught that.
Again, there's an Australian shirt in the... Having a long think about this one, England. Stanway to Kelly. And Australia saw the danger. Have a player down, but Australia looking dangerous. Time for Kerr. And she's prodded it wide. Almost too much time.
Well, first of all, Vine has come into the game and provided so much pace. Started on this left-hand side.
She produced here. Perfectly weighted ball. What a pass that was to Kerr. Just got it wrong in the end.
What a pass. Fantastic.
Turn the game in any moment. Harmony back by Hunt. Now James. And James, that ball in and almost turn it to her own net by Hunt.
Well, England certainly creating a chance in their own transition. Good pick up from Stanway.
Carter with Rasso on her shoulder. And Carter maybe a little fortunate there. Rasso reverted to Russo. Move still alive for England. Kelly. And no problem for Arnold.
England starting to find their forward line a lot.
She's got options left and right, but went for the shot herself. And she's got options left and right, but went for the shot herself. And Earps can't stop it going behind for a corner. And Gorry scored a stunning goal recently against Jamaica for Australia from that sort of range.
I think she's had an excellent game, Gorry.
To James. Lauren James going on and running into trouble. And here's Kerr. And Kerr sending it across. And the header was for her, and the goal is there. Grant arriving at the back post, and via a deflection, Australia in full charge. And the joy is clear to see. They lead against the European champions to the Matildas.
And no more than they deserve. They've had a few opportunities this second half. Again, brilliant counter-attacking play. This time, wonderful, wonderful pass down the side of Carter from Rasso. Great run from Kerr. Look at Grant at the back post.
Here's Bronze. She sends a decent ball in. Surely this time, no! Headed wide by Daly. That's what they've been waiting for.
That's why you have two players high in those areas. Russo certainly quick to start that, for it to go down the left, and when it's come back.
Kelly shifts it, plays it forward, but he just felt Arnold was going to watch that all the way. And that will give me a chance to mention the football. And that's going to be Arnold's all day long. And this is Australia's side. And Gorry on a diagonal, but there's offside flag out on the move, and Carpenter won't quite get there. Chance for Russo, but just gave enough of a sniff for Hunt to block again.
I think the combination.
Kelly, and Arnold stretching, still not clear. And the ball wouldn't run for England there, will be a corner. Kelly has put in some decent deliveries. Stanway! Oh, not to be. No chance of Arnold keeping that out of him, been on target.
Oh, this last 10 minutes since the shape change, England have really come alive.
Off the bench when called upon. Here's Kelly, free kick. So England may end this game in defeat, but they won't about right to the end. Stanway, and straight at Arnold. And